So there's no reasonable chance of me getting through this. I don't think I want to deal with this whole... Really, the freaking the thing on the giant machine on the track. It occurred to me, it's because the hitboxes are going to be reasonable. It's not unlikely that I couldn't just jump it. Like the only way I'd ever get enough height would be literally if it's rolling up at you and you jump, and maybe you're high enough to not get hit by it. Maybe. It seems really risky. So screw that. The poll on Twitter earlier suggested I should go back to the manor. I guess once I'm a little further outside. Do I have... I did get my runes? Or, no, you know what? I spent them all. Yeah, they're not here. Let's head on up and out. I don't have to go up the elevator, right? Yeah. So there's two different hero graves that or what are they called? Yeah, two different heroes' graves. And I think, so they have like legacy dungeons, they've got little side dungeons. What they also have is these ridiculously hard dungeons that I'm just not doing. Not yet. Also, there's an item up there. You could probably just mark this with like a skull. Same thing with the Fringe Folk, actually, because that one clearly has something for me. Yeah, too far down here, yeah. Apparently somewhere there might be... There could very well be a site of grace over there. I don't think I got it yet. Yeah, however you get there, it is, it's way off in the distance. But while I can, I'm gonna mark an item. Just something here. Right there. Yeah, so many buffs to stack, do you? Most of my stuff... Oh, shush. Most of my stuff is just literally, I need these spells to chain, and then I need to start by getting my, militiamen up first. So, the manor. I guess I'll start from the beginning and browse a bit. I bet you there's probably like another like one or two of those scarabs that I haven't gotten. And while everything else is weapon arts, I'm willing to bet there will be a spell or two. Absorption stacking with perseverance and heavy attack beams. It seems like there's so much room for that. Like, it definitely makes... It puts me in a position where I don't know what to do build-wise anymore. Gonna take it slow here, not spend too much FP. Alright, stop. Did you stop? You dick. I should start stocking heal instead of urgent heal. That way I can heal the militiamen. I don't know how many of these places I haven't been to yet. How many spots, I think. Hey, Shadow. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't think I've been here. Oh, I definitely haven't been here. Cookbook 6. What will we make now? Freezing pot, let's go. That's actually something I want. The magic ones are okay, but like, I definitely want something I would very much prefer. And it's crystal buds, good. Yeah, I'd very much prefer these. I should really be carrying, I should like throw the rest of these pots out just to get them open for freezing. Am I liking the game? It's been pretty great so far. It's been, like, really excellent. I had some stuff I didn't quite get earlier. Does this, like, lock to your target? Well, it definitely is. The thing that threw me off for the longest time was the crafting stuff. And now that I have gotten that figured out, or not the crafting stuff, the upgrading stuff. Now that I have an idea of how that works, like I'm in so much better shape now. Also, I should have invested way more mind at the beginning of the game. I should have had like 30 at the start almost, or at least 20. Like I probably should have been one-to-one mind to intelligence for a while. But yeah, the game is gigantic. The game is overwhelmingly large. There's just shit to get distracted by every other minute. There's a lot of these. I would love to be able to make those. Those are great. Decoy. The amount of like build potential this game has. I want to make more characters, but I also want to finish the game, and I want to make video stuff, and it's just like I need to have a thorough exploration of the game first. Otherwise, like there's so much stuff I can't even like process how it's going to be, like how PvP is going to be, how co-op is going to be. Everything I see so far is that it's going to be so much better than it ever has been. And it's one of those things where it's like I'm in a constant state of awe and like a little bit of like shock, and I'm overwhelmed by how much there is in this game now. People were saying that this is basically you could say it's like FromSoft released 3 Souls games at once. And I think that might be underselling it. Here we go, what's this? Is it blue? I can't tell. No, stop. Please fucking give me the thing. There's Piercer. And it's still called Piercer. I think I had ignored that, thinking it was a cerulean flask. The problem you have is connectivity, a lot of spotty server stuff. What system are you playing on? I've heard people were saying that they were getting some crashiness. But, not like server connectivity, huh? Still not very efficient. I think that spell is a longer range spell than you would expect. Like, I could probably hit from here. And it tracks a bit, too. No, the other one I can, though. One day I want to figure out how to make Crystal Barrage great. The other one, Crystal Torrent, has great, ridiculously great range. and good damage. Random disconnects? Huh. Well, I'm glad I got Piercer. Maybe I should head over to Ronnie. That was funny. I was trying to make out what I was looking at with a shadow there. Stop, please don't kill me here. Not like this. Not like this. So 580 for a lot of FP. Crystal Smart would have done like a couple thousand very quickly. And at like twice the range. I'm just, you know, I'm gonna head over to Ronnie and take a look. Most of the issues you have are wonky hitboxes where you would touching the collision box, but the swing won't hit the enemy. Do I have another? No. I did have a tier, though. Piercer, though. Let's go. This one should do big damage. Like, speed is good. Hey, Kalyan. I think they'll work out the multiplayer stuff. I mean, to be fair, this is probably like some of the most functional multiplayer that a Souls game has had at release. I remember Dark Souls 1, I think, didn't even really work at all. Dark Souls 2 was pretty okay at the start. Netcode's terrible in Dark Souls 2. Bloodborne was completely worthless multiplayer-wise. It just didn't work. Are you awake? Are you still here? Oh, there's your sleep. Well, yeah, Dark Souls 2's netcode was... I kind of feel like Dark Souls 2's netcode missed whatever they would have done. I think they were building it up from scratch. Like, I really feel like Dark Souls 2, like, on a technical level, was built anew. Chunks of it were kept, but I feel like they had gutted out a lot of stuff. Oh, shit, you know what? What's the name of the dude? Celavus wanted me to hit up, Nefeli Lu. Oh, you can just hit X. Right here. Okay. Celavus wanted me to hit up Nefeli Lu, and nobody seems to know where Nefeli Lu is, but if anybody knows anything, it might be the all-knowing. Perhaps you can tell me where to find Nefeli Lu. Unless she's up here. No. You're not helping.
If you should learn it, I'll trade your findings for it. We both design as such. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which
west of Laskia ruins. I know where those ruins are. I'm gonna find this cave. Maybe he won't tell me where Nefeli Lu is until I go there. Laskia ruins are like here, so there's a cave like west somewhere, which probably is over here. To be fair. Well, shit, unless it's the... It can't be the lakeside ones. I doubt it. Yeah, to get the same amount of iframes as you do in... Oh shit, you know what? This is the area where I needed to go. I believe this is it. This is the one where at the bottom they have the shit that's locked away by magic. Somebody's gonna be able to break the seal. So let's go in here. And I want to see what to... Man, I really want to just hit shit with Piercer, but... It's not happening right now. Piercer was great in the network test. Good old jousty spell. God damn it. I think there's a way to run down here to get... I believe... This, like, going down here, I think... is where the crystals were... where the place had a magic barrier in place. And I bet I'm gonna find it, and then finally get a chance to ask. Oh yeah, Dyson mentioned it already. You needed like 20 adaptability for normal rolls. Where was the way out here? Yeah, the rolls were granular and kind of hard to like not having particular thresholds with the way rolls worked made things a little bit hard to understand. I swear there was a magic barrier around here somewhere. Like there's a I'll have to check to see. I think this is where a boss was. This leads outside. I went the wrong way. Did I never use... I never hit the site of grace? Oh, but you. Oh, I wonder if you're who I'm looking for. Are you Albinoric? You can't be. Unless there's, like... Unless it's one of those, you know, the male characters look monstrous and the female characters look human.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
Oh. She is apparently Albinoric? Really? She has the other half of a medallion that I want, or something.
Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I have no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna, an Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half.
Sure, you can tell me where the Halig tree might be too.
Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erd Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold.
I think I've been there. Hold on. Well, I don't know actually. Hold on. I've been... You say super far north. Oh shit, maybe you mean over here. Oh crap, you're right. Look. there is a thing further north. So I need to, and this is pointing out, is there shit behind the castle, behind the tree? Is the tree not the end of the game then? Unless you, like, get over here and bail. Like, this is all empty. Which means this is probably all empty as well. I think there's shit behind the tree, which means... Well, it didn't occur to me that, like, the game would end at the tree, but it seems like the game can't end at the tree unless you can get behind the tree. I was avoiding the tree thinking that would be it. And I think there's way more to the story than the tree, and I was thinking that it would be... I was thinking that I'd have to do all of that first before going to the tree. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Especially, like, if you look below, shit gets real. Right around there, I think. Or, I don't know. Here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe here. Oh yeah, this is probably it.
Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo. Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Latina. I thought the Albadoric... Hold on a sec. Yeah. So I think what's going on is that there's different qualities of these, and some are monstrous, and some of them are very humanoid. Thick coagulated blood of the Albadorix, material used for crafting items. It's possible also that they might degrade over time. I don't know what that's all about. So the one dude had this... He was falling apart, and he slowly stiffened and froze, and that was it. Meanwhile, this character, not the wolf, but... This character is humanoid and live and everything. Huh. So I guess it's just different qualities of like a homunculus or something. Do I have any runes on me? Nope. Okay. Well, I found that. She wants me to go north to the land of the giants, which would have to be. There's two separate fragments here, too. It seems like at some point I'll have to go through the Erd Tree, because these don't connect. Like, none of this. You even see, like, the line connects here, too, so this is just off limits to me. Hey, Junk Collector. I'm getting there. I am now doubting whether or not the Erd Tree is the end of the game. Now I don't know what to think. I don't want to get an ending and be forced to New Game Plus. Here's a question. Whoops, I almost dropped the controller. Or I did. There it goes. Here's a question. Wherever I potentially am going to get my first ending, does it force me into New Game Plus, yes or no? I just want to get a simple answer. I believe it's going to be no. It probably won't force you into New Game Plus because they've been really great about that in all the recent games. Apparently not, no? Okay. Then I guess I can go to the tree. I'm pretty sure there's a thing right in front of it. There is one more place I want to go to that I haven't bothered with yet, though. So let's get rid of this. I haven't gone back to the rooftops in Ray Lucaria, and I don't quite remember. I believe it's from the church. Oh man, the funny thing is I was staring at this in one of my videos and like trying to make a mental note, and I already forgot. I might need somebody to just tell me, because it's like I could either go back to my videos, stumble around a bit, or be told. This is not it. I don't think. I keep going. Does everybody else have the habit of going back to a site of grace when you want to I can go backwards from here, I guess. When you want to go travel somewhere, you just go back to a site of grace, like it's gonna have a menu there. I'm doubting this will be open. Be going back and checking for stuff you missed because you get frustrated trying to kill Radon. The funny thing about the Radon fight is that, like, I got 3/4 of the way there before I even realized there's something that makes it really easy. Well, comparatively easy. Still gotta be careful. Oh, I gotta find more upgrade materials too, because I've got this cane sword that I want to replace my regular sword with. And I'm like one upgrade away. Found a spell that you shoot lasers from your eyes. Is that the something of madness spell that you had in the network test? Yeah, not here. Not sure how difficult Radon truly is. As far as you can tell, it's extremely variable. I think a lot of the difficulty in this game is incredibly variable. I don't even know if I went in here. I think I had gone in there to run away. Where does this even point? Probably to the Ur tree or something. Crystal tunnel. Is it the one that shoots a big old, like, random spray of stuff? Of, like, lasers and stuff? One's pinpoint. Oh, shit. The AoE one is the one that's in the network test. Do I still have a twig on me? No. I would like to use... I mean, it's hard to beat HP regen for now. You don't like how some bosses need to be prey they don't use the fuck you one-hit KO move? I think the expectation in this game is that you're supposed to have way more health than anybody ever does. I think the scaling of like what stats are going to be and like what's considered to be endgame is a lot different. And I think Radon is meant to be like... I don't know if you're supposed to fight Radon until like after you fight some other boss. Because it seems like there's other options easier than Radon elsewhere. So me at the parade did not have a roll input queued. I've been really fortunate in having nothing queued up for me. I don't don't even know what I want to cast here. I know where the dudes are. Have I been here? This is where I want to be. Here we go. This area I was incredibly ill-equipped to explore earlier. I hope I brought some nice grippy shoes because it's raining and I'm going to slip all over the place. You saw a clip where somebody did take fall damage after a post off of a ledge. That sounds reasonable. I think your state in a paired animation is like you're not acknowledged to be falling until you start the fall animation. Whole spell. Oh, it tracks really well. Holy crap. That's another spell I want. I think death falls are actually trigger based and not damage. They have death planes, but there is a distance as well. They have both. Like, under weird circumstances, you could survive some strange jumps in Dark Souls 1. So... yeah, Dark Souls 2 had flat damage for fall damage. Just based on distance, so like... I kind of sort of like that. But I think dexterity is handled... dexterity is doing that here, just not... really? Oh shit. Wow, okay, interesting. That's a good tip right there. Sword. Ah, shit, I fucked up. Well, I don't think the item was like glowing purple, so I doubt it's a spell. I'd love to get back up and try again. Shit, I wonder, I don't have any rancor pots? What about some cuckoo glintstone, though? Do I have any of that? Yeah, I don't know if this is going to target the nearest enemy when I throw this. No, it just targets nothing. But if I do this, though, this probably will. This probably also works. Yeah. That's some freaking range right there. Holy crap. Okay. Don't go down this way, dummy. Just fucking take the short fall. This might work. That will not work. Duh. This probably will work, though. Ah, the range is like infinite. I need more crystals, it seems. That's not what I wanted. Nope. Well, there's a few places where you can get bones really easily, so you're not too far. You're not too out of luck here. I think right next to one of the Everjails, one of the early ones in Limgrave has some stuff. So I've gotten much of this. I just haven't finished this area yet. That's not gonna do it. Crossbow bolts are the most efficient. Really? Better than arrows? I guess because they don't scale, they would probably be better for you know, just the raw output of bolts. I should really switch to the dagger. I should just be using that. I need something quick. I need a panic button. And the dagger is frost, and frost buildup seems to be really good, so, you know, that works. Oh, this is just the way around. Here's me really wishing I had the freaking rune fragments on me. I gotta go farm some of those. Oh, hello. Crab. Crab. Hey, you're eating all the food. You dick. Ooh, ooh, the other one had a weapon. This one might have something good. Twin Sage, Glintstone Crown. Greatly increases intelligence. To the detriment of HP and stamina. It's both. One of the Glintstone Crowns bestowed upon Ray Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Scholars of the Twin Sage Conspectus were the elites of the Academy, permitted to study and excel in sorceries of all kinds. I think I already did this one. I don't know. Yeah. I wonder if there's anything I'm missing here. I know, I saw, Dan pick up, I don't even know where he got it. There was some talisman that gives you extra FP every time you kill something, and I want to find that. I don't think it's here. I think it might have been, in Nokron, maybe. Which is one of my to-do items for today, I hope. It's not reflecting, it's reflecting me, but it's not, or, well, you know, it's not casting a shadow for the rafters here. You found the HP one. I know there's got to be an FP on crit one I want to get to. Please don't actually hit me. Oh. Alright. Oh, you can use the stun time for Frost to get a backstab. think the last time I jumped down here, I ended up dying, so... Not even sure what's here. Hey, hello. Is this the next tier up from Crystal Torrent? Well, cost-wise, it's the one before. Creates crystal mass that shatters in a forward burst. Charging enhances potency. Crystallians are inorganic beings, yet they live. They cleave close to the ideals of the primeval current, and as such, they are a revered guest of the sorcerers. I've seen a bit of stamina management. I have to stamina manage for my spells, and power stancing definitely has stamina management. Ultra great weapons have stamina management. Lots of the other stuff doesn't, though. Horseback riding and casting spells costs a ton of stamina. There's definitely some stamina stuff. Absolutely. There's the dead crab. A catalyst? I am using a story-relevant Carrion Regal Scepter. This is a boss item. This is from beating the boss here. 237. I've even got a talisman to make it stronger too. I don't know what the number is, but I'm gonna guess it's 20%. Well, plus the way the numbers went up on targets that I was already beating the defense threshold, it really looked like it had to have been 20%. Is this a page? Yeah, this is a page. Crystally looking... Oh, with one of these dudes, too. Or, well, I don't know, they're crystallized. Azur's Glintstone Staff. A new staff. I need 10 strength. Staff of the primeval glintstone sorcerer Azur. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond its the wisdom of stone might wield it. Reduce casting time of all sorceries, but consumes additional FP. I probably need to try this. This 159 for a base level. Which is this? 18 faith. I think I want this. And I believe this is the same base scaling as everything else at the original upgrade level. So like I might need to get 2 more strength just to wield that. I want to cast faster. That might be giving me better scaling than even the Regal Scepter. Oh, right. Yeah, right. Does that even work with staves? Shit, I wonder. Oh my god, it does. Wait, how much? Probably says how much more it costs. Costs 9 instead of 7. A little faster. What about rock sling? This is a slow one. Yeah, it's 20-ish, 20 to 30%. So, possibly. I have the charm on right now, so maybe I'd have to frame count, and I don't feel like doing that right now. The footage is there if you want to go back and look at it. Hold on, where else can I go now? Do I just go down? That's like the second or third time I've seen mention of Azure. Beyond the Wisdom of Stone. Yeah, I think the only way out is you either jump down there or outside somewhere. Possibly. Not here. Where do they expect me to leave here? Am I missing a ladder or something? Really? Is there really a ladder? Hold on. I think we're back to Dark Souls 1 Blighttown. How many people watched my original Dark Souls 1 playthrough? The one that's lost to time. Man, that's cool. It's probably in that main room. My Dark Souls 1 playthrough was, like, at release pretty much, within a few days. And, I got so freaking lost in Blighttown because I couldn't find any freaking ladders. It was where I'm still, like, it was the moment when I'm still getting familiar with, like, how FromSoft handles. Was there really a ladder, or is there literally actually a ladder, and I'm just missing it? There actually is a ladder. Is it like on a wall or on a ledge or something? Shit, where the hell is it? I'm not making this up. This is a problem in Dark Souls 1 as well. I could not... Like, it didn't occur to me that they were pretty diligent about putting torches next to every random ladder in Blighttown. Because it was like the first FromSoft game that I really was paying attention to. Because in Demon Souls, I sort of fumbled through it, and I played it like once, and then I was done. And I didn't come back to it until later. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw it. Is it... Can anybody else besides Junk Collector confirm that there's a ladder? Because I feel like I'm being trolled. Wait, is that a ladder? No. No, it would have been a really wide ladder. There actually is a ladder. Well, the problem is, with everybody who normally watches the stream, I'm not sure who's lying to me or not. Well, I just walked away. Do you mean there's a ladder over here, then? You say in this area. Is it outside? It's inside, so in this area. I guess there isn't really that much stream delay anymore. In this area. There it is. Shit. Oh my god. Oh, right. Everybody must be dead here. And they might succeed. Shit. Alright, well, nobody came to the front of Ray Lucaria. Probably. Right? Dopes is dead. Selin is still bound, it seems. I think there's some funny business. You know what I think is going on? Well, no, I was speculating on that last stream as well. I think something is going on regarding Selin's puppet, and I don't know what. Because everybody seems to have puppets. That seems to be their thing. It seems Ronnie is just the puppet now, because that's the only body she's got. There's like a couple random puppets for characters that, like what's his name? Selvus. Selvus is a puppet. Oh, I haven't gone back to talk to Ichi. Wanted to see if he had more to tell me.
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you? As war counselor? Or as blacksmith? Thanks to you, Lady Rani's fate once again stirs, and the path to Nokron has opened. Descend underground, where the fallen star struck Limbre.
Oh, you tell me.
And make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron, so that Lady Rani may tread the dark path of the Empyrean.
Not sure what an Empyrean is.
Thanks to you, Lady Rani, descend and make it so that Lady Rani may tread the dark path of...
I'm gonna Google this. Relating to heaven or the sky. So, I wonder if that ends up meaning that that's how you get wherever the hell that area was they showed in the previews, where, like, down below, somewhere in the sky, and this the lands between. Wow, that's not a very good camera sweep at all. I gotta install that 3080 I bought. Spent way too damn much money on. Even though I know, like, a chunk of it is just I need a faster hard drive and stuff like that, but it'll help. I know it'll help. Plus, I can probably do things like, if I really want, and if I am not GPU bound, I could just turn on, like, DSR and stuff, and just run it at 4K, but output to 1080, and it'll look real freaking good. Dark Souls 2 looks ridiculously good with DSR turned on. You'd be surprised how freaking good it looks just by that, downscaling or whatever you call it, downsampling, super sampling, upsampling, I don't know. Yeah, so, like, it was very clear that there's, like, shit is not quite right when it comes to the whole two fingers bullshit. Because, like, so there's two fingers, and then there's two more fingers in one tower, and two more fingers in another tower, so that shit doesn't add up. The other thing is that the one that's active, that's currently being, like, worshipped or whatever, is a fucking monster. Oh, they're all monsters, but one's, like, a live, like, corpse monster, finger monster. And on top of that, the greater will doesn't sound too super hot, anyways. I'm assuming the greater will is either, um, like the Tetragrammaton in like, what do you call it? All the SMT games, basically that position with the evil, the effectively evil authoritarian uh, character that wants everyone to bend to its will and is incredibly malevolent. Or I think it's possible that it's an eldritch creature of some sort, or both. Maybe this is a like I would like my pie in the sky theories start going to stuff like they're going to introduce a they're basically going to say that the old one in Demon Souls is an old, one of the old ones from Bloodborne, and there's going to be some tie to Dark Souls. Like, I feel like it's all going to get looped together. Have I been to the Frenzied Village and the Church of Inhibition? Trying not to give names. Trying not to give names out. Please. But no. Not as far as I know. I've been to an area with Frenzy. Like, Frenzy seems to happen the further up here I go. Yeah, the fact that there's more than two finger corpses, discussions of Godwin, his corpse being held up, the fragments of the Rune of Death. It's a whole big swirly mess that I haven't got to understand. I'm way past where it was in the map. Really? Well, then it's just because it's easy to miss shit. I'm not inherently going to find stuff in this game. It's too much.